Fact-checking Trump's speech at the Republican National Convention. Former President Donald Trump formally accepted the Republican nomination for the 2024 presidential election. During his speech, Trump made a number of questionable claims. Here's a few we've checked so far.
I will end the illegal immigration crisis by closing our border and finishing the wall, most of which I've already built.
This is inaccurate. While it's true that under the Trump administration, 458 miles of barriers were added to the southern border, the vast majority of this construction occurred where some kind of barrier was already in place. In all, the US has 354 miles of pedestrian barriers and 300 miles of vehicle barriers, for a total of 654 miles. According to the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, the U.S.-Mexico border is 1,933 miles long, so the current wall only accounts for a fraction of that expanse.
We've suffered the worst inflation we've ever had.
Inflation under President Biden has certainly been higher than under Trump, but it's far from the highest in the lifetimes of many Americans, much less ever. Under Biden, the average annual inflation rate is about 5.7%, according to an analysis by Investopedia, based on the seasonally adjusted consumer price index. However, that rate was higher under both Jimmy Carter and Gerald Ford.
We don't have fierce people. We have people that are a lot less than fierce, except when it comes to cheating on elections and a couple of other things. Then they're fierce.
Trump's assertion that Democrats have engaged in widespread voter fraud is false. There's an overwhelming amount of evidence that shows Biden won the presidency in 2020, and no credible evidence of widespread voter fraud has been uncovered. Recounts, reviews, and lawsuits have ultimately shown Biden's win was legitimate. Trump's Attorney General, William Barr, also said in December 2020 that the Justice Department had, quote, not seen fraud on a scale that could have affected a different outcome in the election.